All right, hey you guys, let's break down these solutions for the next few, okay? I'm gonna do these next three right here, just all in the same video. Even though it's gonna be a little bit of a longer video, we'll do all three in the same video, okay? So let's break this apart. All right, so let's just use red right here. Remember, the first thing we have to do, I'm gonna go a little faster because we know the concept. We have to break these things apart. There's gonna be three different pieces, okay? I'm gonna break it apart like this. I'm gonna break it here, and I'm gonna break it here. That just seems natural right there to me, right? So then we're gonna have A, we're going to have B, and we're going to have C. We need to find the volume of A, the length. Let's move this. Let's go back. Let's get white here. We need to find the volume of A, the length, the width, and the height. B, the length, the width, and the height. And C, the length, the width, and the height. Okay, so let's just do A first. A is right over here. Let's find our spot that's got 3 points to it. I'm just going to go to this one. So the first one, left to right, right here. Okay, what is that? Do we know that one yet? No, we don't know it. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to look for ones that I already do know. Okay, so we're going to, that's our length right there. Let's go to our up and down height. Do I know this one? Yes, it's 4. All right, so we know our height is 4. We're finding the information that we already know, and then the information we don't know yet, we'll find that afterwards, okay? So then we have our front to back, which is our width right here. We already know that one. It's 2. Okay, so let's find the length. Let's find the left and right. Hey, we actually already know that, okay? If we looked a little bit closer, if I look down here, I would already know that this part is the same as this part, and it's 1. Perfect, we got A. Okay, let's go to B. Remember B, when we make B right here, we have to remember this is a cube that's going to look like this. This one right here, and it's going to go just like this. Okay? So let's look at B. Let's look at B. Let's find a point. I'm going to switch colors just so we can see it a little bit better. Let's switch to I don't know, orange. Okay? So let's find a point. Let's just start right here. Here's a point. Okay, our left and right, like this. This is our length, our left and right. Do we know that? We don't know that one yet. We're going to have to figure that one out, okay? So we're going to leave that. Do we know our height up and down? Do we know this one yet? Not right off the bat, we don't know that one yet. Okay, do we know our front to back? This one, yeah. Yeah, we do. Okay, it's the same as this one right here. It's 2. So our width, we know our width is going to be 2. Okay, now let's calculate the other ones. Let's figure out these other ones. So let's just do our left to right first. Let's do our length first right here. So we know the total of this whole side right here is 8. Okay, this whole total right here is 8. We know it because it's right there. So that's the total. Okay, if we subtract this out of here and this from the total of 8, if we subtract this piece out here and this piece out here from the total of 8, it's going to give us what's left in the middle. Okay, do we know how much this is? Yeah, it's 1, right? It's right here, it's 1. Do we know how much this one is? Yeah, it's 1. It's right here. Okay, 8 minus 1, 8 minus 1. Okay, so 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. Or you can do, there's 2 total. 8 minus 2 is 6. So we know our left and right here would be 6. Okay, our length is 6. Now we need to find our height. Our height is the last one. It's right here. Okay, we need to find our height. We're going to have to calculate that one as well. Okay, so we can do it. There's 2 different ways we can do this. There's 2 different places that we can find this. Okay, but let's go. Actually, there may not be 2. Let's just go to the easy one first. Let's go over here. So we know our total height right here is 5, right? We got 5. We know this. Okay, we need to find this little section. We need to find the height of this. Okay, we already know that this piece right here is 3. Okay, this piece right here is 3. So if we subtract out this from the total of 5, it's going to give us the height of this right here. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so let's just undo that so it don't get too messy in here. Okay. Anyway, let's just go like this. We'll get that out of there like that. Okay, so we're going to subtract it out, right? So anyway, 5 minus 3 is going to give us our height, which is 2. Okay, so our height is 2. Now let's go to C. Let me erase this part right here so that we can see a little bit better for our C, which is right here. Okay, so let's go to our spot where we can get all 3. So we're gonna go right. Let me just change up the color a little bit again. Let's go yellow. Okay, we're gonna go to our spot right here. We have 3 lines, left and right. Okay, we're gonna have our left and right. Do we know what that one is? Yep, we look down right here. It's the same as this 1, right? So our left and right is 1. Do we have our height up and down? Yes, we do. We already know that's 5. It's right here. The total is 5. Our height is 5. And then our back to front right here. This is our last measurement. Okay, do we know what that is? Yes, we do. This is going to be 2. We know it's 2 because this is the same width as this one right over here, and that's 2, okay? So now we're going to total them all up. So we're going to go with the total of, let's go right here, the total for A. 1 times 2 times 4, that is going to be 8. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24 is right here. Okay, and this one, 5 times 2 is 10, times 1 is 10. So we have our total. We have 8 plus 24 plus 10 is going to give us our total volume of A, B, and C. Okay, so we have, you can use a calculator if you want, 8 plus 24 plus 10 is going to give us 42, and these are centimeters cubed. That is the total volume for that one. Okay, let's move down into this one, right? Let's move down here. Let's split it again. I'm going to split it. Oh, let's get a better color so we can see this. I'm going to split it with red. I'm going to split it right here. Okay, this is just what feels good. I'm going to split it right here. So we need to find A, B, and C. A, we need the length, the width, and the height. B, we need the length, the width, and the height. And then C, we need the length, width, and the height. Okay, we'll just do this one really quick to A. Let's find our spot right here. Do I know my left and right? Yep, it's 2. Okay, we know it because it's right here. It's the same width as this. So my length is 2. Do I know my height? Do I know my up and down right here? Let's look. Yes, I do. It's going to be the same as this one. And that one is 4. Okay, and then do I know my front to back right here? Yes, I do. It is going to be 4. How do I know it's 4? Because the width of this whole thing right here, this is the same as this width, which is the same as this width right here. Okay, it's the same wide, so it's 4. Perfect. All right, let's go to B. Let's go to B. Let's pick a spot. I'm going to change my color a little bit. We'll go to green. So let's pick a spot that's got 3 points. Okay, left and right. Do I know this left and right? Yes, I do. It's 3. It already says it right there. Okay, do I know my height, my up and down? Let's see. Ooh, no, I don't know my height, but I can calculate it. Okay, I can calculate it. This is how I calculate it. I look at the total. The total height right here is 4. 4 is the total. 4 centimeters is the total height. Okay, and I look at the piece that I need to cut out. Okay, this piece, okay, if I'm looking for the height right here, I need to find what's cut out of this 4. Okay, so I see 2 right here. See this 2 piece? If we take this 2 out of the total of 4, that's going to give us what is left right here. Okay, so this 4 minus 2 is 2. So our height right here, this height would be 2. Now we look for our width, our front and back, right here. Let's look at this one, okay, our front and back. Do we know what this one is? It's the same width as up here. It's the same width as here. It's the same width as here. It's the same width as here, and we already know that, right? It's the same width as right here, okay? And that's 4, okay? And so we got that one. Now let's do C. Let me do some erasing right here so we can see C a little bit better, okay? Let's do C. Maybe we can do C in white. Okay, so we find our spot right here, left to right. Let's find this one. Do we know that already? Yeah, it's right. It's the same as this one right here, and it's 3. Okay, do we know our height, our up and down? Yes, we do. It's the same as this one, and it's 4. Okay, do we know our front to back right here? Yes, we do. It's the same as this one, which is 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 the same as this one, and that is 4. Okay, we got them. Let's do our calculations. We'll do A first. 2 times 4, or 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Okay. B, 3 times 4 is 12, times 2 is 24. Make that right a little bit better. 24. And then 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. So we can calculate all three of those together. 32, we're going to add them together. 32 plus 24 plus 48 equals, let's do this on the calculator. 32 plus 24 plus 48 equals, we'll try that again. 32 plus 24 plus 48 equals 104. In this case, it is centimeters cubed. Okay, there we go. Let's do the last one. This one's going to be much easier. It's 2 cubes, okay? 2 cubes, all you got to do is add them together, really, right? We're going to go, let's look at this. We have A and we have B, okay? So we're going to find A right here, the length, width, the height. We're going to do B right here, the length, the width, and the height, okay? So let's go, let's just do A first. Okay, we're going to find our point right here. Left to right length, do we know this? Yes, we do, it's 10. Okay, do we know the height up and down? Yep, it's the same as this. It's the same as this, which is 10. Okay, and do we know the last one, the width, the back to front? Yep, that's 10. Okay, it's a perfect cube, it's 10. Right, got that. Now let's do B. Let's do B right here. Find a point right here that's got all 3 of them, left to right. What do we know right here? It's 40. Let's do our height. Do we know our height? Yes, we do. It's 25. And then do we know our width, front to back right here? Yes, we do. It already gives it to you. It's 20. You don't even have to calculate weird ones, right? So let's do the volume of each one of these. Okay, we're going to do 10 times 10 times 10, and that's going to give us 1,000. All right, and then we will do 40 times 20 times 25, and that's going to give us 20,000. Okay? And these are all in feet, by the way. These are all in feet. All these are in feet. So let's add them up. We have 1,000, and this is cubic feet plus 20,000 cubic feet equals 21,000 cubic feet. That is our solution for this one. Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope that helped. Those are your solutions. So make sure you check them, and we'll move on.